Can't go wrong with being at the lake. After 6 days, Yeshua took Kepha, Yaakov, and Yohanan, his brother, and brought them on a high mountain by themselves. He was transformed before them, and his face shone like the sun, and his garments became as white as the light. See, Moshe, Eliyahu appeared to them, talking with him. Kepha, answering, said to Yeshua, Master, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us make 3 booths, one for you, one for Moshe, and one for Eliyahu. This is the feast of Sukkot. They're not doing something new here. They're doing something different, to be sure, but they're not doing anything new. This is during the feast of Sukkot. And he's like, oh, well, let's make booths for everybody. Well, they're not sticking around. They just came to chat. While he was still speaking, see, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And see, the voice came out of the cloud, saying, This is my Son, the beloved, in whom I did delight. Hear him. And when the taught ones heard, they fell on their faces and were much afraid. See what's going on here? I mean, Moshe represents the Torah. Eliyahu represents the prophets. Yeshua is the Son. This is a huge sign. I mean, the 3 of them are talking together in concurrence. They are in one accord. And then the voice of the Father calls out from heaven saying, I delight in this guy. He is my Son. Listen to him, because I'm the one who sent him. Do you not see how clear this is? That Yeshua didn't teach a new thing. It only appears to be a new thing because we have already, at this time, fallen so far away from the correct path. And here we are again. When the taught ones heard, they fell on their faces and were much afraid. Yeshua came near and touched them and said, Arise, do not be afraid. Having lifted up their eyes, they saw no one but Yeshua only. And they were coming down from the mountain, and Yeshua commanded them, saying, Do not mention the vision to anyone until the Son of Adam is raised from the dead. And his taught ones asked him, saying, Why then do the scribes say that Eliyahu has to come first? Yeshua answering said to them, Eliyahu is indeed coming first, and shall restore all. But I say to you that Eliyahu has already come, and they did not recognize him, but did to him whatever they wished. And this way, the Son of Adam is also about to suffer by them. See, that's why he went off to be alone. He understood, such is my way. And he even gives a parable about it later. Then the taught ones understood that he had spoken to them about Yohanan the Immerser. And when they came to the crowd, a man came up to him, kneeling down to him, saying, Master, have compassion on my son, for he is an epileptic and suffers badly. For he often falls into the fire and often into the water. And I brought him to your taught ones, but they were unable to heal him. Yeshua answering said, O generation, unbelieving and perverted, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring him here to me. And Yeshua rebuked the demon. He came out of him, and the child was healed from that very hour. And his taught ones came to Yeshua by himself and said, Why were we unable to cast him out? And Yeshua said to them, Because of your unbelief. For truly, I say to you, if you have belief as a mustard seed, you shall say to this mountain, right here, he's right next to the Mount Carmel. No. Hermon, Mount Hermon. And if you know anything about Mount Hermon, there is nothing but pagan and idolatrous relics found around Mount Hermon. Anyway, I say to you, if you have believed as a mustard seed, you shall say to this mountain, Mount Hermon, move from here to there, and it shall move, and no matter shall be impossible for you. But this kind does not go out except through But this kind does not go out except through prayer and fasting. And while they were saying in Galilee, Yeshua said to them, the son of Adam is about to be delivered up into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and the third day he shall be raised up. And they were deeply grieved. And when they came into Capernaum, those who received the tax came to Kepha and said, does your teacher not pay the tax? And he said, yes. But when he came to the house, Yeshua spoke to him first, saying, what do you think, Shimon? From who do the sovereigns of the earth take toll or tax? From their own sons or from the strangers? Kepha then said to him, from the strangers. Yeshua said to him, then the sons are exempt. But lest we cause them to stumble, go to the sea, cast a hook, and take the fish that comes up first. And when you have opened its mouth, you shall find a stater, which is a coin. Take that and give it to them for me and you. Stater, comes from the Greek word state. The state coin, the minted coin of the state. Render under Caesar, right? At that time, the taught ones come to Yeshua, saying, who then is greatest in the reign of the heavens? Yeshua called the little child to him and set him in their midst. Truly, I say to you, unless you turn and become as little children, you shall by no means enter the reign of the heavens. Whoever then humbles himself as this little child is the greatest in the reign of the heavens. And whoever receives one little child like this in my name receives me. Huge. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it is better for him to have a millstone hung around his neck, and that he be drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world because of stumbling blocks! For it is necessary that stumbling blocks should come, but woe to that man by whom the stumbling block comes. And if your hand or foot causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away from you, for it is better for you to enter into life lame or crippled than rather having 2 hands and 2 feet be thrown into the everlasting fire.